Alright, hopefully this doesn't come out really late, but it depends on what I do. I mean, I've been playing some games, so maybe this will come out late. But anyways, there's a special program for Genshin, and to be honest, I don't really watch them. Well, I don't really watch any of the like special programs for any of the games, which, you know, not really my fault. It's just I'm too lazy to, and it's usually like, you know, events and stuff they talk about, which I don't really care about. I really care about like the changes they make, which, you know, I see from my friends or like on Twitter or whatever, and so I don't really have like a need to watch them. But this time around for Genshin 6.0, I think 6.0, yeah, 6.0 like live stream, I skimmed through it. I didn't do too much like of watching because I didn't really care about the events or whatever. But basically, to sum it up, right? Or I kind of just want to talk about it. But basically, they showing what some Node Cry stuff. You know, Llama and Flins, obviously. They showed a bit of the area, which I don't know, looks fine. I guess I don't really care. I just hope the exploration isn't too bad. Like at the moment, Natland, whether you love it or hate it or whatever, it's the best in terms of exploration. But you know, I don't know, if Node Cry doesn't add anything crazy and it's all just running around and shit, then whatever, man. Cause like, okay, I like Hoyo games. Okay, I don't have like a real preference to like, you know, to each one. Well, I mean, I guess besides Star Rail, because they don't really do anything for that game. But anyways, I like every Hoyo game. I don't have any like, you know, hatred towards any of them. And I like Woo as well. So the whole like Genshin versus Woo thing, I don't care. Right? I don't see one being like, you know, superior towards the other, right? With Woo, I like their exploration more, just because, you know, I can fly. But with Genshin, you know, I like more of the characters. I mean, there's also just more, okay, because it's been out longer. But you know, I like the aesthetic. I like the characters there, so I don't really care too much. But there's things I like and things I don't like. But anyways, I'm just hoping that exploration isn't terrible, because I think Genshin, for that, you know, matter, is just everything there sucks. Okay, I hate the exploring in Genshin. I think it's slow. I think the fact that you consume stamina when you run out of combat is stupid. They should make that change, by the way. That'd be amazing. But anyways, hopefully Dawn Cry's good. I have pretty high hopes, just because, you know, it's an area like a lot of people wanted and have been waiting for. So there's that. Showed Llama. She turns into a deer, by the way. I didn't think she'd be a deer. I think that's pretty cool. You know, whole ass deer that runs around whenever I think it's sprinting or something. I don't know what it is. Maybe charge attack. I don't know. But she's a deer, and she's Dendro, which I wasn't expecting. Her ult is like a what? It kind of looks like a budget Mahita. You know how like when you press your ult, you do like the whole like praying, and then it's like the whole like building that comes around you. It's kind of like that, but without the building. It's like the same thing. So whatever. Flint's ult's cool. He's like, I think lunar charged units. I think it's probably gonna be with Llama. Actually, probably not. It's probably just gonna be with nefer, and that'll probably be about it for him. His ult's cool. It's like him holding a lantern. Like the whole face thing's kind of sick too. Hopefully I have a picture of that. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And then, you know, they're doing some quality of life stuff, which, thank God. Oh, and theater. They're making it harder, or they're adding another mode, which, free gems, I guess. Hopefully I could beat it. I mean, I don't see why I wouldn't be able to. But to be honest, a lot of theater is just like random ass elements that barely work together, and like the characters that barely work together, and they just throw it into like a hat and just start grabbing. Like they just grab 3, and it's like, yeah, we're just gonna do that for this month. I don't think it'll be too hard, considering, you know, you get buffs and stuff for it, so it's, I don't know, it shouldn't be too difficult. But there's that. So quality of life, probably the biggest one being the stupid like artifact thing. You can see the 4th stat if, you know, you start at the 3 line, so that's pretty cool. Hopefully, you know, you don't roll any current ones, because you know, you gotta see them later, or hopefully, at least. I don't know if it's like it'll show you the old ones, but if they don't, and it's only like the new artifacts you get that'll see the 4th stat, then that kind of sucks. But I'm pretty sure they're not gonna do that. I was gonna do a strongbox thing, because I'm kind of gapped in, you know, artifacts, but since this is coming out, I'll probably wait to do that, and I'll probably do it then. But there's that. They're changing condensed resin, which is terrific, actually. They're basically making it to where it's like, instead of consuming 40 per condensed, it's 60 now, and so you gotta spend 40 just with regular resin, and you don't have to condense it. So basically, I think you could save your condensed and then you can just spend it later, so it'll count as more, which is pretty good. Like that, just you know, increase the resin cap, and that'll be amazing too. You know, I mean, if you can increase the resin cap to 240, 300 even, you know, that'd be kind of amazing. Another thing they're adding, which I honestly think is pretty cool, to be honest, is like overcap level, kind of, in a way. Basically, if you have a C6 of any character, if you get them again, you get like this level thing. It's like a purple constellation, and the whole point of it is to level up a unit to level 95 and 100, and you need 3 total for one of the characters, or one of the levels to level 100, I think, because it's like you need 1 for 95 and then 2 for, yeah, so 3 of those. If you don't have a C6 character, you might get one, because there's also the anniversary thing, so it's like 20 pulls or 30 or something on top of the free 5-star, which is pretty nice. And probably just want to take whatever you have closest to a C6, because the buff is really good, since, you know, if you could level up any character to 95 or 100, then you'd probably do Bennett first because of the base attack buff, which is really good, and any HP scaler, because that'll probably increase their HP by a lot, which in turn increases their damage. So you got like Nuvalette or Farina or something, you know, just slam it on them, call it a day. If you're not a whale, I don't know, if you started from the beginning, maybe you can get it close to enough for a C6, but if you can't, then whatever. It's just an extra buff. I think it's really good just because, you know, Onslaught's pretty hard and the extra stats will probably be really nice. Speaking of constellations, there's also a event thing they're adding, and basically it's like every year you get to have 4 constellations of whatever selected character there is on the banner thing. I don't know, but basically you just do like weeklies or dailies, I guess, and then after 8 you get a free constellation of whatever characters are selected. I think right now it's like Nilou, Xiao, Skara, Baiju, I don't know, Hu Tao, Ganyu, Eula, Shenhe, it's like a bunch of that. Don't take any standard branded character. Like, I'm pretty sure they have all the standard ones on it. Don't take them. Unless, okay, if you don't have any of the characters, which you can only get their constellation if you have the character, but if you don't have any characters that are like actually good with constellations, go for the standard banner ones, because then you can start getting the, what's it called? The level up increase things. And that's really good. Okay, so if you can't get like a good constellation for a character, just get those instead. Whatever, okay? Apart from the free constellation, I guess, you get a feather, which is pretty cool, and you get one from the anniversary, which thank God, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to clear this Onslaught, because this, I don't know what is up with this cactus guy thing. It's so difficult without the lunar charge. Like, I didn't pull for a nefer because supposedly, okay, I don't know who, but supposedly Llama doesn't need her, and so I didn't. Hopefully I get Llama, and you know, I don't have Nilou either, so I don't know if it'll be any good, but hopefully I could do like Hybrid Bloom or something and it'll be okay, because I just, you know, recently got C2 of Kiku, and so hopefully my rotations would be better. But if not, whatever, it is what it is. Other than that though, they're adding some stupid, like, okay, so you know how like with ZZ and Star Rail and Wuwa, like, there's no time gated like domain thing. They're having that now for Genshin when a new character drops, but only for the first week they're out. Like, I don't get it. I think it's kind of stupid that they're doing it, where it's like only the first week, right? I think they should just have it permanently to where it's like, oh yeah, you don't need to wait. You just, you know, could do whatever domain. Because like, it's so stupid that you have to wait. Like, you probably only need a week to fully max out a character if you're actually like, you know, preparing for it. And so it's not too bad, but man, having to wait for a character like for a specific day in order to actually like level them up is so stupid, because, you know, a new character drops, you want to level them up and then, you know, try and test them out, see how much damage they do or whatever. Like, you're not gonna just get them and do nothing with it, right? Hopefully. I mean, I have a friend that does that, but that's, you know, that's what the character he didn't care about. So I don't know, but being able to not do like the domain whenever you want for any of the materials is stupid, but I guess for the first week is fine. Just change it, man. They're adding some other quality of life stuff that I probably don't really care too much about, and or that I just didn't see. I did see the treasure compass one, which is like, you know, after a certain amount of exploration, you get to just see everything, I think, like in the area. I don't know if it works in older areas, because I'm missing like some percentages for like leeway, which I don't care too much about. to go and look for because I've tried and it takes too long, and so I'm just not gonna do that. So hopefully it works with older areas, and if not, then it is what it is. Because I only saw them do it with Node Cry, and I don't know. Hopefully they make it for, I guess, older areas as well, which they probably will. I don't see why they wouldn't, you know. But yeah, I think that's basically all of 6.0. I mean, can't wait for Llama. I think she's, you know, terrific. I think she's a very cool character. But yeah, I mean, as long as, you know, the whole constellation thing changes every year, which I think is every year, then it'll be fine, because then, you know, they'll probably put in a good character like Yelan or something, or like Nahida. Because if you could get a C2 Nahida off rip, bro, this character is insane, because you gotta start critting with your stupid reaction. Like, oh my god, imagine critting with Hyper Bloom. So I tried Hyper Bloom, right? Like when I was doing the last onslaught, and oh my god, I was doing like 30k I think per Hyper Bloom. Imagine you can crit. How much damage would that do? I don't know, maybe like 60k. I'm expecting double, like at least. But man, I can't wait for like the new year for it. But then again, the game's gonna be like 6 years old or something, and like, who's really gonna play then? I don't know, I probably will. But yeah, that'll probably be about it. I'm done. Like, you know, Node Cry is cool and all, but all these quality of life things I think is a bit better. Like, thankfully, you know, they're adding some stuff. The whole condensed resin thing, kind of unneeded, just, you know, increase the cap. I guess the only cool thing is the constellation stuff, because then, if they don't change the characters every year, then if you can max one character out to C6, like, I don't know, what would be a good one? Like Nilu? I don't know what she does. Hu Tao maybe? You know, all you get like a shit ton of damage, and then you might be able to just sweep Onslaught easily. Hopefully they change the characters. I'm really praying they do. And yeah, that's probably about it. I mean, I'm pretty excited. Free constellations are free constellations, man. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't really care about the stupid 5-star. I mean, I'll probably just take, you know, a Mona, because I already have her C6, and, you know, that's just a free level for whatever character. Oh, also, I think if you've gotten, like, previous, I guess, like, C6s, but, like, you already had them C6. So, say you had, like, a Mona C6, right? But you get another Mona, and so you don't really get anything from it. I think Genshin won't go back and track, like, what you got, and then give you the level up thing, in case, you know. I don't know who's really whaling, man. I don't have that many whale friends, and I don't know that many whale people, so, you know. But yeah, that'll probably be about it. 6.0, pretty excited, especially for the llama. Oh, nefer 2, oh my god. Nefer looks insane. I don't think it's an in-game model, but oh my god. She is probably, I don't know. Hopefully she's soon. But if she's soon, I'm kind of cooked, because I don't have that many gems, and I'm getting llama, and hopefully her weapon. Actually, I don't care if I get a weapon. I just want to win the 75%, because I think she's with Nahida, unless I'm wrong. But yeah, okay, I'm done. I'm done talking. 6.0, pretty lit. I'm pretty excited. Hopefully I get llama, and if not, you'll never see a video from me of llama. Okay, yeah, I'm done. That's it. Goodbye. Goodbye. I've said all I needed to say. Hopefully this game can add a bit more quality of life, like, you know, increase resin cap, please. But yeah, I'm done. See y'all.